you're here, buddy. Payday, Kerbal Space Program, or Space Engineers are the three choices. The poll closes in about 20 minutes time. Has Twitch crashed? That's not very good. So the entrance to Global Ventures doesn't get the same people as the resort. We just pretend they link up. Yeah, because I ran out of room. I ran out of room on the map. So Global Ventures, if you look at the resort as a whole, there's 3 parks around the outside of the courtyard, and then the 4th side of the courtyard is the railway station, which we're about to approach. But because I ran out of room on the game, I had to start a new... I forgot what they're called now. There's a special name for them, but I had to start a new park, basically. And then, yeah, basically. I had to start a new park. And that's where Global Ventures is built. But the entrances are meant to be similar. One's got a slope and one hasn't, though. But apart from that, they're basically identical. Why are the mod symbols gone off Moodbox? Good question. Connor's voted for Space Engineers. Pelican's voted for Space Engineers. I will probably go on the server, yes, Akame. So we could go on your server if you want me to do that instead. I'm open to new ideas. Yeah, we are approaching Somerset Hills. So if you want to get a rough idea, Pelican, of how the park will be set out, as we go around this corner and enter the platforms, the resort will be directly in front of us. Wait, is that right? No, sorry. As we go into the platform, the resort will be to the right-hand side of us. And then, as we curve to the right here, the reason we do that is to avoid Global Ventures, the park. My favourite trains are the A4s and the Britannia classes. I don't mind the A4s, I think they're okay. I like tank engines, I don't know why. I like tank engines. Sounds really sad. Maybe it's just Thomas the Tank Engine, I've never quite got over that. I'm sure that's the real reason. Right, we are approaching Somerset Hills. Start to apply the brake a little bit more. Apply the brake a heck of a lot more because I think I've overrun it slightly. There we go. Pelican is up to episode 18. Okay. I'm trying to think how many more there are. I think it goes up to 25. I need to record some more. I know I've been a bit lacking in recording. Right. T. Why is only one door opened? That's not supposed to happen. Right, whilst that's going on, decouple, and start reversing. I think it might have counted your first one, Akame. It just took a while to come up on the screen. Right, I'll switch the music back on in a second. This is the oval roof of the station. It only covers this end. The story of this line is, this is Somerset Hills, which is actually a modern station. It was built when the park was built to transport people up to the park. And I thought I misread number then. So yeah, this was built when the park was built. East Hill used to be the original terminus of the railway. And what they did when they built the park was they extended the line up to here, and this platform that this rail motor is currently sat in, that is a little shuttle service that takes guests to the park to and from the car parks. So it's a bit like how the monorail at Alton Towers works, that kind of setup. That's basically how it's going to work. That's the story behind it. And I've got some really, really ambitious station plans lined up. It's just a case of having the willpower to go ahead and build them. That's my problem. Pelican asks, will there be an Australian area? Do you know what, Pelican? Yes. There should be. I'm looking at the plans at the moment. My plans are on my wall over there. I might show you them at some point. So the areas we've got at the moment, we've got the entrance, which is Entrance Plaza, and then we've got Welcome Square, which is in the centre of the park, although Welcome Square... I think Welcome Square is going to be the Entrance Plaza now. It's going to be called Welcome Square. And then where Around the World in 80 Days is, that's going to be renamed Central Plaza. Let's give that a cool little name. And then the area that's currently finished is City of the World. Well, I think I changed that to City of the Future, so I don't know why it's still called City of the World on there. And then we got areas like Heart of the Forest, Peak of the Rockies, Kingdom of the Dragon, Valley of the Nile, Plains of the Savannah, Soul of the Amazon, Legend of the Frontier, and Spirit of the Outback, which I believe is also the name of a train in Australia. Let's try to break the speed whilst I'm doing this. I've got a stream idea. Why not have the game name in the top right for the people on mobiles or tablets? Yeah, that's what the left-hand bar's for. Me and Death was telling me about his stream setup, and he was showing me his stream setup. And I was going to try and do something similar with my stream, where I put the name of the game that I'm playing somewhere on the screen. So either a scroll bar on the left-hand side, sorry. Put a real train in front of the park, but make it have no fuel. Do you mean like the Hogwarts Express at Universal Studios, Connor? The pond behind my house. What do you mean by that, Akami? I need to zoom out. Spin around. So this is what it looks like. Panoramic style view. So that goes off into the distance somewhere. The park itself is going to be the other side of these trees. So just over that hill will be the centre courtyard. And then Global Ventures will span off in that direction. Right, so I want to go World Editor. I want to start adding to this route. Whoops, where do I want to go? Up here, over here, down here, through here, round here, and here. So I want tunnel. Oh wait, hang on. If I go like this. There you go, tunnel. So basically a statue. Yeah, I could do that. Problem is, the park itself has nothing really to do with railways. The Global Ventures has a railway that runs around the outside of it, but apart from that, there's no real relationship with railways. Right, I'm going to move that like that. Tunnel gradient, I want it to be 100. So this should start to slope up by about 100. There we go. You can see, if I come down here, it does slope up quite nicely too. So it's going to be a big climb coming out, but I'm going to change that a second. I was naming bodies of water in places. No, I was naming areas in my park. Akame. Oh, I forgot to put the music. Let me put the music back on, guys. Yeah, the outback is almost the total opposite of a large body of water. I mean, they might have the odd pond here and there, or a tiny little lake, but it's not exactly rich in life. I've got 2 lakes planned. I've got Liberty Lake, which is the main lake of Global Ventures, and I've also got Blue Water Lagoon, which is the main lake of Ultimate Splashdown. They're my 2 lakes. I'm going to change this to 90, maybe 80. Let's get a proper gradient going. Hope I can actually get a train up this. Might need some double heading on this. This is going to be the highest point of the line where we're going to now. Have as long as possible. We'll have it so that you can't see one end from the other. There we go. Make that one of them. I can't do tunnels, but I can do bridges. I'm kind of the opposite. I'm pretty good at tunnels. I can't do bridges to save my life. I have just realised that I forgot to put... I have to do all this again now. Damn it. Because I forgot to put the speed limit on these tracks. There we go. 25. 25. Main line. Yeah, both. Okay, now I can build it. Like that. And then we go tunnel. Put this at a slope of 80. Again, change this to 25. And this one to 25. One thing I'm really looking forward to is hearing the roar of the engine as it starts to pick up speed inside this tunnel. It's going to be fantastic. Like that, and then it's going to come out of the other side of the tunnel. Speed 25, 25, and it's going to carry on going up and picking up speed, sweeping off to the left. I think that ought to do it. Like that, and then at this point it's going to go to a slope of 60 for a very short period of time, and it's going to curve a little bit to the right like that, and then it's going to go to 100, and it's going to head straight for a little bit, or straight-ish like that, and then it's going to level off at 0. Head round to the right, like so. Okay, so at these joins now, in the outback there are massive saline lakes. Not many, but there are.